Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our Science Chapter 2 Components of Food. As we have learned in our previous class, that food we eat contains substance called nutrient that our body requires to grow and stay healthy. In this chapter, let's learn more about these nutrients and their importance and the disorder caused due to the lack access of nutrient in the body. So let's start with carbohydrate. Children, as we know that our body requires energy to do work and other activities, and carbohydrate are the main source of this energy. There are two major type of carbohydrate in food: sugar and starch. Sugar is also called simple carbohydrate and starch is called complex carbohydrate. Example of simple carbohydrate are fruits, honey and table sugar. Now starch carbohydrate. Children, you know that plants store their food in the form of starch, and when we eat this food or these plant, saliva break the starch and turn into sugar or glucose. This glucose, which is simplest form of sugar, is then absorbed into the blood and provide us energy. So, there are two main type of carbohydrate: sugar and starch. Example of starch carbohydrate are rice, wheat, corn, potato, and sugar are fruit, honey and table sugar. Fat also provide energy to our body. So the food which are rich in carbohydrate and fat both are called energy giving food. But fat gives more energy than carbohydrate. And there are mainly two type of fat: saturated fat that are normally solid at room temperature like butter and ghee, and second is unsaturated fat which are mostly liquid at room temperature, for example vegetable oil. So there are mainly two type of fat: saturated and unsaturated. Now protein. The food which are rich in protein are called bodybuilding food. Why? Because the food which are rich in protein are required to the growth and repair of worn out tissues or damaged tissues. We get protein from both plant and animal sources. Plant source like wheat, dal, sprouts, and animal source like meat, fish, milk. So we can say proteins are the building blocks of human body. Now vitamins. Vitamins help us to develop immunity against many diseases and body disorder. So the food which are rich in vitamins are called protective foods. There are about 13 vitamins that have been recognized in plant source and animal sources. Now there are mainly two type of vitamins: fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E and K. They are stored in fat tissues of our body and organs like liver, kidney, muscles, and used only when the body needs them. And water soluble vitamins are vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, vitamin C. These are known as water soluble vitamins. They are not stored in the body. They are need to be regularly supplied through food items such as citrus food, spinach and other leafy vegetables. Now minerals. Like vitamins, minerals are required for making our bones strong, building muscles and proper functioning of the body. There are mainly two type of minerals: macro minerals and trace minerals. Macro minerals are required in large amount like calcium, chlorine, magnesium, and trace minerals are needed by the body in very less amount. For example, iron, cobalt, copper, and iodine. And the source of minerals are milk product, green leafy vegetables, meat, fruits, seed, and pulses. So there are mainly two type of minerals, macro minerals and trace minerals. Roughage, which is also known as dietary fiber. Now, what is roughage? The portion of the plant food that remain undigested and do not provide any nutrient to our body is called roughage or dietary fiber. It's help in maintaining a healthy digestive system, and they are categorized into two types depending on their solubility in water: soluble roughage and insoluble roughage. Soluble roughage are soluble in water like apple, strawberry, peach, and rice, and insoluble are not, like grains, tomato, cabbage, and green leafy vegetables. So we can say insoluble roughage helps in getting rid of undigested food and waste from the body. Lack of insoluble roughage in the diet that cause the condition of constipation. Now water. Children, you know, three-fourths of our body weight is water, or we can say 70% of our body weight is water, and it's required for all the body functioning. Like it helps to transport substance inside our body, it helps our body to absorb nutrients from food, it helps to regulate our body temperature, it is needed for various chemical reaction like digestion and excretion. Loss of water in the form of sweat and urine helps to remove toxin from our body. So drinking 6 to 8 glasses or 2 to 3 liter of water daily keep the body healthy. So we should drink 8 to 10 glasses of water per day to keep us healthy. Now balanced diet. Children, for proper growth and function of our body, we need all these nutrients in correct amount. So, a diet that contain all the nutrients in proper amount is called balanced diet. So, for proper growth and development of our body, we should eat balanced diet. For what? To get all these nutrients. So children, you should eat balanced diet. So this was all about components of food. Go through with the slide and do the worksheet.